President number 27, William Howard Taft, 1909 to 1913, a Republican and the sixth of 7 presidents from the state of Ohio. Early on in his career, he was assistant county prosecutor, a collector of internal revenue, a state superior court judge in his home state of Ohio. Then he became a Solicitor General of the United States and a federal judge. President McKinley appointed him the governor of the Philippines after the Spanish-American War. And there, Taft oversaw the transition from martial law to civil law. He also purchased 400,000 acres from the Vatican to distribute to Filipino peasants. Now, once in the Philippines, he cabled back to D.C., quote, "I took a long horseback ride today and I'm feeling fine," unquote. The response back from D.C. was, quote, "How's the horse?" unquote. This is because Mr. Taft weighed 325 pounds. He was a big man. Now, he was Secretary of War under President Roosevelt, and Roosevelt's handpicked successor to follow him as president. Now, as president, Mr. Taft was our largest ever at those 325 pounds, and he once split the seat of his pants getting out of a carriage to visit the Tsar of Russia. And he had to back away so not to expose his butt. He also once got stuck in the White House bathtub, and he couldn't bend over to tie his own shoes. He had to have an assistant tie them for him. He dozed off a lot, especially during meetings. But he was good-natured about his weight, and he joked about it. In fact, once he said, "I got off a streetcar and gave my seat to 3 ladies, but Mr. Taft delegated responsibility, but he did not enjoy politics. He had an excellent legal mind, but he never wanted to be president. He preferred to being a lawyer or a judge. But wife Nellie pushed him into politics. He's the first president to golf, and golf frequently. The first president to throw out a first pitch opening day of a Major League Baseball season in 1910. And the first to make the automobile the primary means of transportation for the president. In 1912, he was defeated for re-election. Later on, he became a professor at Yale University. And in 1921, he finally had the office he always sought: Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States of America. And as the Chief Justice, he swore in 2 new presidents with the oath of office: Calvin Coolidge in 1925 and Herbert Hoover in 1929. It is said that he was a much better Chief Justice than President. And Mr. Taft is just one of 2 presidents to be buried at Arlington National Cemetery. Number 27, William Howard Taft.